Shalom and welcome to this week's edition of the Rabbi's Ramblings. Hope you had a good week. In this week's parasha, the parasha of Balak, we read about how the king Balak is fearful of the Jewish people. He has heard how, of course, the Egyptians fell at their hands, and ultimately the Amalekites, and last week Sichon and Og. So he is concerned for his people. So what he does is, he seeks out and hires Bilam to go ahead and curse the Jewish people. Now, in the end, we find, of course, that Bilam was only able to bless the Jewish people, as Hashem had warned him, that if you go with the messengers of Balak, you will only be able to say, as I instruct you. So therefore the rabbis teach that from the blessings that he gave us, we know that he had the opposite in mind originally, but Hashem, of course, did not allow him to give us the negative, and therefore we have the positive form of that thought. But there's one exception, and that is where it says, Ma tovu olach Yaakov, that how goodly are your tents, O Jacob, where it says that Bilam went up to the mountaintop to see the encampment of the Jewish people, and he was so impressed with what he saw that actually for the moment he complimented us. What did he see? What was he so impressed with the encampment of the Jewish people? He saw that no two tents had their openings opposite each other. In other words, that the opening of each tent was facing in a different direction, and therefore no one can peer into another person's tent. There was privacy and modesty. That what was occurring at home was sacred. It was special. It was private for one family, for their own home, but not to be shared with the world. Now this, I think, can provide us with a profound lesson for today. Today we have so many different forms of social media, Facebook, Twitter, and we find that many times we have either ourselves or our friends that are sharing everything. Pictures of a dish that they may have for dinner, restaurants that they may have gone to, places they've gone to on vacation, taking pictures and all that. Now, of course, sharing with friends is nice and important. The thing is, there are certain things that should remain private. And it is unnecessary for us to go out and share it with the world. Because one thing that may occur from it is that we may cause jealousy on the other person's part. And the way to keep our family life stable, and the way to keep it long-lasting, is by keeping it private. It's something that is special, like a Torah. A Torah is something that is so unique that we keep it inside the ark. And only on special occasions do we remove it from the ark to read from it. Otherwise, it is something that is hidden. So we should be mindful of the things that we share with others, about whether it's about what we're doing or what we're thinking about them or about someone else. And also, if we don't let others know that we're going to be going on vacation, they may not come rob our home. Shabbat Shalom, and remember, you matter. You make a difference.